Last time on Chasing Atlanta.
Y'all see the emergency people just pulled up from Kendra. I called Rico. I get on TTV and I found out that the conversation me and him had, he told him, kind of ratted me out, you know what I'm saying, told.
I'm with King Cain LLC. I need you because I need help with a venue. I want it to be one for the books. A lot of these girls are weird.
I don't want you to feel like I don't want you to get to know me.
I feel like maybe you're not being fair to me.
This is what we're here talking about?
You said that we were the original, right? Yeah, because we won.
I don't remember us being the freak and the frack of the group. I just don't.
You good?
I'm bored. I feel like everybody keeps giving me this, I don't want no drama, and I have
No, I'm not saying this you, but like
literally zero drama this year.
They want to be sad and depressed and morbid and cry all the damn time. Every time I'm around these bitches, they come crying about something. It's sadness.
I'm okay with being a villain in your story. Because you the crackhead in mine.
Well, I had a therapy session earlier today. When I was talking to my therapist, I shouldn't have apologized to you.
For once, can we just have a good day?
When it's Willa, we understand how she talks. She can curse at me, she can yell at me, she can say whatever she wants.
We got to know her.
Not Rico rinse your eyes out, pass it on, and terminate the trans Troy. These girls are hypocrites.
How anyone is treating you in this group, I can't take responsibility for.
You deflect, you project, and then you gaslight.
So you want me to be like Darius and shut the fuck up and not say anything?
No, it's not. Okay. I walked away from JeTwahn because him and I have already had this fucking conversation. I'm apologizing.
I feel like crying.
The thing that you want from people, you don't give yourself.
You're not ready to have
No,
fuck.
I don't ever want to talk to her again. I don't even want to see that bitch. That bitch can go kick rocks.
Why does us not being friends have to be a problem? Why you care about my validation about how I view you, bitch? The only way you can prove a bitch said something is if you record it. You got problems with everybody around me, but you wanna have a problem with me. Why you care about my validation about how I view you, bitch?
So, you know, every now and then you gotta get the dolls together, the ones who actually have class and caliber of this group, and that would be my girl, Toni Bryce. So I had to call her, see how she was doing. So I told her to meet me down at the Rose. It's champagne and bistro.
So girl, this legendary face, the face of it all. So how you feeling after this weekend? You know, I feel good. It's been interesting, you know, coming back. Not that I ever left the Kiki scene, but I took a southern hiatus after a bunch of bullshit that happened. I would say it was less aggressive before we left. I don't know what the hell happened when we left. All I know is you went to mommy mode. I saw you over there.
Being a ballroom mother, you are responsible for a lot of things. So with the thing that happened at the ball, my house child, my little sister, if you will, in ballroom, she was inappropriately touched. She was sexually assaulted. She was smacked on her behind without her consent. It got crazy, but it didn't get physical in a way that they laid hands on each other because we didn't allow that. She felt sexually assaulted, and so she's proceeding with what she feels she needs to proceed with.
Something that happened personally, yes, but a lot of the scene tried to make it sound like it was this lovers quarrel. It's been handled. People don't understand the weight of being a leader in ballroom, especially when you're a leader that's hands-on and you're active.
Now, baby, one thing for certain, two things for sure. Now, that day, it was a whole lot of going on. But, baby, when I tell you Toni clicked and snapped into mama mode real quick and went and de-escalated everything, I just sat back. I said, okay, Kiki Palmer voice, because I am a mother.
When y'all strike over? Baby, indefinitely. We don't even know. So literally at this time, like, I can't talk about nothing. I can't talk about no show I've been on, no show that I'm about to be on, or I can't post anything. It sucks in the sense that we can't really celebrate our victories, at least publicly. Is it in fact affecting you and like what you do?
Bitch, this damn lawsuit. Girl, I had my deal with Sheen. 2 days later, Tonka comes sending me an email, bitch. They got a Rico case.
They were apparently been stealing designs from other designers and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, you know, when you come, it's, a Rico case ain't a regular lawsuit.
And they've just cut off all communication.
Haven't heard nothing.
I've been very excited about the Sheen deal. However, not all money is good money. And at the end of the day, my integrity means more than anything. So as of right now, this deal is on pause until I can figure out what's going on and hear some more about this case. It's nice hearing Jae saying that he's been affected by the strike too, because it's not just actors. It started as a writer thing, then it went to actors. But when you think about it holistically, when we're on set, hair, makeup, wardrobe, all of those departments are catering to actors. So it's good to know that I'm not the only one out here in these streets affected by this and having to just, you know, rely on other things in life to survive and get me through this difficult time.
So are you going to Sevyen's 1 year transversary in her housewarming? So I'm confused. Last time I saw her, I don't know, it was like a blow up between her and Troy. Wait, really?
I'm going to walk away right now because
You're so dramatic.
Like, no, I girl. Bye.
I know part of the story. I really don't know everything. I guess Troy wanted to host the meat market, and Dominique was like, "Yeah, you know, I don't think you might have an issue with it. I'll see that, whatever." I guess Dominique called Drew, and Drew like snapped. I reached out to Drew about like what time she had went on. She didn't respond. I don't know if she was on stage or what. But then I wake up Sunday morning to a text message. We're uninvited. Then that horseback riding. Wait, everybody?
So I gagged learning that Sevyen had uninvited everybody, including me, because she didn't tell me she uninvited me. At this point, I'm confused. I got invited to the housewarming. I was thrilled to go support my girl. Then I get uninvited to the housewarming. I'm confused. So I took back my gift from Bed Bath & Beyond. And next thing I know, I get another invitation. But at this point, all I know is Bank of America said, pineapples.
I was blown. And then dealing with the shit with JeTwahn, I was already blown.
What's going on with you and JeTwahn?
I'll be honest. I did not have a problem with JeTwahn. I did not have a problem with JeTwahn until yesterday. It was after you walked, but before Tonka walked. You know, everybody came back, and he was like, you know, he said something along the lines. I don't want to misconstrue the diva's words. The group is boring, and I don't come up, or y'all don't invite me around or something like that. I told him, I said, the reason why I haven't invited you is I really don't know how to take you. And he was like, what do you mean by that? Because sometimes when I see your facial expressions are kind of like, and you kind of have like a standoffish attitude. I said, I know it's nothing towards me because we don't know each other to have an issue. Most of my stuff is work related. I said, so that's why I haven't invited you anywhere. Girl, in this meantime, he done called the film crew over to start filming this scene while we're having this conversation. You good?
I'm bored. Y'all boring the hell out of me. I love y'all, but y'all boring the hell out of me.
And he goes so left. Well, I feel like that's you taking out your personal aggressions on me on how you feel about the group. And that's why I left the group chat. I said, I am genuinely trying to get to know you. What I tried to do on camera, which you want to be a camera girl and a call sheet hoe. So you want to invite people over on call sheets. Here he come with the camera crew again. I come back in, I see him and Dominique filming. As I pass by, he damn sure went on mute. And I'm like, oh, so what you're doing is, so now you want to try to run to somebody else and spin a narrative, but you forgetting that this is the same person that you don't talk to, that you already done bumped heads already. So yesterday we went horseback riding. Everybody's okay, so we good. Everybody having fun, you know, it's good. We having. Well, I have something to say. I have something to say because Jae had something to say about my facial expression, the way that I did, and this is why he doesn't invite me places. I shouldn't apologize to you. Bitch, I didn't ask you to apologize to me. I will remember that it was Tonka and Toni that invited me everywhere. And I will remember that when I am on my red carpet. And he was trying to get his Oscar, Golden Globe, Toni. He was trying to get an EGOT. You want to call me aggressive? You want to call me aggressive? Girl.
Now, baby, I had to give Toni the whole rundown of Miss JeTwahn where she was sitting there and she was like,
you girls are boring. You're very boring. And us, as we were conceived, we were born, and I'm just bored. Me and Wayne are friends, but we not friends, but we friends today, but we ain't gonna be friends tomorrow because he left me at the plane when he was on the plane, and they won't let me get off the plane because he was flying Southwest, and we was on Delta, and next thing I know, Spirit tried to tell us we can get on that plane.
Like, you really are a talented person. Let your talent speak instead of all this extra drama that you bringing up because nobody wants to work with you at this point.
First time I saw him was on another show that was being filmed. And when I got there, he was talking cash shit about this group and the people who founded this group. Literally, you said that less than a year ago. You've been on TTV, you've been on everything talking about called cash shit. But the only thing is, at that time, you didn't know that I was in that group. I don't need to kiss your ass. And I don't care to go to lunch anymore either.
You are. I think Jae is hilarious. Jae is clearly venting. So I'm just here listening, you know. eating my food, baby, because the food is good. And yeah.
Well, being the legendary mother that I am and peacemaker, that I am. I hope y'all worked out.
I'm gonna tell you now, don't try it.
I'm sending y'all love
told
and
Rico.
happiness and joy.
I told Rico, I said, Rico, I don't need you to try it.
But I thank you for inviting me on. This is cute. Since you've been re-invited, I'll see you at Sevyen, her transversary and her housewarming. I'll see you there.
Okay, well, let's push this fancy button ahead.
Oh, that is
cute. Girl, how you been?
I'm alive.
So today I invited my girl Willa out at Silver Lake Ramen downtown Midtown just to catch up a little bit. It's been a lot going on in the group and the horseback ride got kind of crazy. So I just want to fill her in on everything that's been happening.
Because I felt your energy at the ball. It seemed like you was having a good time, but I feel like you got something on your mind.
I did have a lot on my mind. I'm trying to get this move together and I'm realizing that I'm having anxiety or PTSD. Last year when it was looking for an apartment,
it turned into some bullshit, yeah.
So it's like now, it's like here we go again type of thing. And I'm like, finances are cool, but it's like my credit is just shot. And I'm like, it's my fault. So I'm like, it is what it is. I'm doing a lot of fighting forward.
So me and Dominique have been really, really close, but we haven't been as close as I have been used to us being. So it feels really good to like be back around him because he really keeps me grounded. Dominique knows like my tics and things that bother me and just personal things of mine. And he always has his way of just like calming me down and let me know that things are gonna be okay. So I fuck with my big brother or whatever. I be needing that brother-sister time.
Other than that, I'm good.
Well, if it's anything I can do to help alleviate anything on your plate.
You being my friend is enough.
Okay. Outside of that, I know that Drew really did piss Trey off. And I don't know if I told you about the whole hosting thing and him not being seen. And he feel like, and I will be honest, all of us told her, like, girl, you was wrong in this situation.
Definitely.
It said that Troy pulled her to the side to talk to her about the situation. I guess they end up getting into it. And I don't know what it was about. I haven't talked to her since then. But what bothered me was that she uninvited me to her housewarming.
She's making excuses for her behavior or whatever. And I'm like, ain't nobody finna sit there and be no punching bag for you on bad days.
And it seemed like the closer I've gotten to her, it seemed like the more reoccurring it happened. Like,
so when we originally decided to do the speed dating, we really didn't have a host. But it was my idea to just ask if Troy could host because I felt like as a friend circle, we gotta just give each other the opportunities. Sevyen didn't like that. And I feel like she's starting to burn bridges that she really shouldn't because we're supposed to all be friends and giving each other opportunities.
So I said, it seemed to me like it's reading like you got a problem. I had already talked to her and told him that I wanted him to host if I did it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, come on, we finna do it. So let him host. And then I asked her, I'm like, who do you have? Y'all, you got buzzers? How you gonna tell them? Who gonna know when to switch? She's like, I'm just saying, because Dominique was saying that he was gonna be talking about getting my bitches drinks and stuff like that. I said, girl, you ain't never even seen him host like that. And that's why I'm like, it seems to me like you making excuses for something that you get. And I told her this.
Somebody gotta delegate the situation.
Specifically, I said, I already know. I said, I know what I got and a feeling of what it is. I said, but I ain't gonna bust you out like that. I said, you need to get inside yourself and go in that room and think on why you acting like that and why you feeling like that and why you doing all of that. I said, because I already understand why you doing it and I ain't gonna bust you out.
Honey. You don't want to mess around and lose the people around in your circle because you trying to see how much you can get away with. Because to be honest, I'm like, nobody done you nothing. So I feel like my sister makes issues where issues don't need to be made. And I don't think that she purposely does it, but I think that she doesn't do a good job of stopping it from happening. So I'm not surprised at all.
If you get in your own room by yourself and you figure out why you being like you being and why you acting like you acting.
We gotta all help each other
with nobody but you. And your person.
And I left her alone and then she hung up on me and I'm like, well, that's the second time you done did that, and every time I don't want to hear the same excuse.
Like that she uninvited you to the
Yeah, that hurt my feelings.
So with Sevyen knowing me, she know how it affected me when Tonka didn't invite me to his event. So for her to pull the same stunt, I'm just wondering, like, girl, what's really going on? And girl, please don't say the hormones. Because, if you're gonna be my friend, girl, you really need to be my friend.
So, girl, rewind to the ball. You remember we was just joking about the whole in-school detention?
When I said JeTwahn was the principal, no, don't tell me he didn't get offended.
He got offended because the same night at the ball, Jay said that he didn't know how to take JeTwahn. So he came to the horseback round with all this energy just, I guess, checking everybody he had a problem with. I guess, like he said, his issue was that you haven't gotten a chance to know me, to not know how to take me. And what was fucked up was that he said, you know that apology I gave you? I talked to my therapist, and I don't feel like I should have gave you an apology, so I'm gonna take that back.
Gave who an apology?
Jay. I think he needed a new therapist.
How do you go from not knowing Jay to all of a sudden having all sorts of issues with him, even to the point where he's warranting an apology?
Y'all paint me out to be aggressive. When Willa yell at people, y'all just get quiet.
So this is not the first, this is not the second, and it seems to be the third time at this point that I have heard that this JeTwahn person feels that I don't know what it is, either aggressive or I don't get checked or whatever the case may be. Maybe I guess I am to blame because of how I portray, but I just don't understand like how you have yet to get to know me, but you have an assumption of me already.
You did this before me. If I was to ask you a simple question of, did you think that was exactly who you were as a person, all the way through and through who you portrayed when you did this shit before me, I can guarantee you your answer would be no. Because when I seen him at the bedroom candy situation, he stood up and made this big thing about how he felt like he was gonna get, if he got into it with anybody, he would have got into it with me. Before I could even ask him why good, Rico was like, why, you must be scared of Willa. He's like, I'm absolutely not afraid of Willa. Don't be. Is it that you have a problem that nobody has checked me? Like, is that what you're saying? And if it's that big of a deal, why you don't check me? What, you want them to whoop me? Like, I'm confused because you keep bringing me up. Like, you keep bringing me up on some aggressive,
You done bought the storm, honey.
I take the rain with my sunshine.
I feel like I would be more receptive to all of this if he would have come and had the conversation with me himself. Until that day comes and we have that conversation, I'm gonna feel how I feel. And yeah, I called the bitch the principal. Sure did, because that motherfucker always walking around with a goddamn paddle getting ready to write somebody ass up. But if you felt that way, why you didn't say nothing to me when we were face to face laughing about it? Like, I don't know what the fuck going on with these girls, honey, and I don't even want to find out.
I just don't want him to get a bad rep because I do like JeTwahn. I'm not gonna lie.
And that's why I'm asked, because I'm like, I have seen before, you get what I'm saying, you always be vibrant, having a good time. Yeah. I have friends around, and everybody has come back at one point and said that they have been confronted by something by JeTwahn. And it's either always something from some years ago.
Right.
Or it's something that don't even make no sense. And it's like, now you will be the same person that Kiki's with me, but then you will turn around behind my back or even kind of in my face somewhat and be like, oh,
because that's what I said. I thought we had a good time at the bar.
Is he a boy? He non-binary or something? What, you want these boys to jump on me or something?
Right.
But keep my name out your mouth.
Okay, now this JeTwahn character, I'm really trying to get to know him. It's a lot he's doing when it comes to my friends lately. It's like, girl, you bringing up Willa, you got your situation with Sevyen. I'm walking on eggshells.
So what's been going on with you, honey?
Since the speed day, me and Marky been talking, the guy who I met. Unfortunately, that nigga got to move back to Ohio. And my feelings hurt because I just started liking him.
Right.
So the speed date was a success. I did meet a guy named Marky and everything was going great. But like I told you guys, he does have 2 kids. And I just felt like it became a lot. And I'm not really trying to play stepmama, and school about to start. Everything just went to hell. I mean, he ended up moving back to Ohio. And I really did like him, but if it don't work for me, just let it keep moving.
I don't have anybody in my life. I'm not looking for anybody at the moment. I told y'all I'm unavailable, people.
Right.
I need to be working on me because I prayed, so I know that who is for me is working on themselves.
Yeah, but it's been a good time. Thank you for coming out to lunch with me, sister.
Yes, honey.
I love our one-on-one time, girl.
I did. And hopefully I'll see you pop through this weekend.
I'm gonna pop through this weekend. You gonna see me. What a girl, I need to go by.
What you doing? What you cook?
It's chicken in there, potato salad, and coleslaw.
Oh, I'm happy that you did not tell me food like you used to tell me when I was younger, and then you be like, just food that you're gonna chew and eat.
I was being nice this time.
Look at God. It's pretty drafty in here. Y'all really thought I was leaving, huh? That's crazy. But like I said, she always comes back. If this was Drag Race, she would say that I was the one that was gonna win the season. I'm not very good at sharing my emotions, and Troy definitely hurt my feelings. I talked to my therapist, and my mama didn't raise no quitter, so here I am. I have to finish since I started. And Tamika behind this camera was not letting me on my contract. We are now at Chateau Jones, and I'm here to talk to my mom about my upcoming housewarming / 1 year of being on hormones, and ultimately just see where my parents' heads are at. You know, I just wanted to see, like, where your mind was, how you felt about things, because, like, now I got boobs.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It happened very, very fast. Life came at us hard. I woke up and it was just there.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to say strange. I don't want to say strange. That's the wrong word to say, but let's just say different.
Do you feel uncomfortable?
The first couple of times, yeah, but now I don't. It was like, okay, so, like, do I get rid of the tattoo? Like, did my son die? But how long did you know?
No.
How long did you know you wanted to transition?
What made me really realize it was, okay, so you know how when we had went to Jersey for the pageant and they had took my breastplate? I was really sad that they just took the breastplate. Like, when I got the breastplate, I felt like they were a part of me. I don't know if I just like seeing Drew Friday or if I never want to take everything else off. So, yeah, my therapist was like, hey, so we established that's not your self-esteem. And then I started talking to Willa and Kendra about it.
So did I ever make you feel like you couldn't come out?
No, if anybody did, I would say my, my dad.
Well, I asked that because I remember saying that to you.
I don't remember you saying
I remember asking you that, and you was like, no, Ma, I don't want to be no girl. And I was like, as long as you don't want to be a girl, we're good. And then I felt bad. Like,
because that's definitely.
I shouldn't never tell you that. Shouldn't have never told you that, you know? And somebody told me that I need to honestly go to find a group, a support, like not a support group, but a trans. Parents of trans.
Talking to Lisa, she is going to kill me when she sees this because I called her Lisa and not Mom. I mean, my mom is my best friend. I do have to watch what I talk to her about because I'm still her baby. There's certain conversations that she feels like, hey, I'm your mom. Don't have that with me. Like, I wouldn't necessarily feel like y'all gotta go ahead and like dismantle all pictures.
So that's what I was gonna ask you because like I still have your pictures in the living room. Do I get rid of them?
I mean, I don't really
pictures on my Facebook and Instagram.
Because it's not like I'm eliminating him. It's just like, you know, he ain't here no more. You know, he went on a trip in his favorite rocket ship. He crawled so that way I could walk. Essentially, if that makes sense. My mom asked me if her son died. At that present moment, I will say I didn't really know how to answer that. And I'm still trying to figure out where to put Ramir and where Ramir has gone. However, there are parts of him that are still in me and that I still want to take, that I want to keep from him because not all of him I hated.
But will your voice change?
I don't know. I know Willa said that to me. Willa was like, girl, you need to go ahead and find your operator voice. I was like, what is a drive-through voice? She was like, you know, when you're in a drive-through and you know, hi, can I get a number 3?
Like you always sounded like a little girl growing up.
Hi, Kiki Monique.
That's not your water.
So, I asked my mom how she felt since, you know, it's been a year that I've been on hormones. Y'all with me when I started the pills. Now, you know, how do you feel? How are you feeling? I'm just, you know, doing it, you know, a check-in.
Oh, check-in? The boobs is throwing me way off.
Why is everybody throwing off about my boobs? I think both of my moms, they have trans friends. I don't think that they're used to seeing it happen so fast. So I think that that's when they're saying, oh, the boobs are throwing them off. Because if y'all seen a couple of months ago, these bitches was not like this. Okay, so, you know, off of, you know, all of that. Well, not even off of it because it is a part of it. The housewarming / 1 year celebration extravaganza. I think everyone will be on their best behavior.
Okay.
Everyone's gonna be on their best behavior. I feel like.
How many people did you invite?
Well,
also one bedroom apartment.
That's wild. That's wild that you just trying to judge me like this. 30 people total. You got a whole house full of dolls that you about to walk into. You know how periods sync up? Our periods all sync up. All of me and my friends, I feel like all of our periods been synced up.
Me, they're quiet, they're good.
They might not be Sunday. I'm excited about my housewarming and 1 year of being on a hormone celebration. I'm excited to see my friends and my sisters. I know y'all saw that I had sent an invite and retracted the invite and then sent the invite out to certain people. I'm excited for those that I didn't invite to come. I did get some phone calls and I got cussed out by a couple of other people, but the cheetah girls will be okay.
It was lovely. I'll see y'all Sunday.
Where?
I mean, we don't get a hug.
Oh, sorry.
I love y'all.
Ouch.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't.
I'm going to this country for the first time to reconnect with Little Eddie. I done got together my friends, family, and biggest fans to join me on a getaway to remember. Where we laughed, cried, and drank the night away. So tell me, are you ready to get in the mix with Twixt?
These niggas out here know they loony tune. I hear rapping, but they know they really capping too. Ear to the streets, y'all punks really messy. I really got them out here choosing like who. So never think that you can play me like a fool. So this was all a game, so I'm done with you. I blame me, and you blame me. I blame me. I blame myself, about it. Why you won't admit it? No, I could do without it. Damn, you always full of shit. I don't wanna know about it. You say we need to talk to speak what's on your mind then. Yeah, you still about this. Yeah, you wanna talk shit. Bottle deep inside. Nah, yeah, you just a little bitch. I can't waste my time with this. Sitting here with whining shit. My mama said, boy, you must be out your fucking mouth for this.
Alright, y'all. We down here at the studio getting it together because y'all know I just lost a few pounds in the whip, so yeah. So now I gotta get it together and practice because I ain't never did a set list over 3 minutes. And shout out to the TNT Music Festival for giving me the opportunity to do more than 3 minutes. But these lungs, I ain't meant for it. So we gonna get it together because a bitch can't be winded on that stage. So we gonna do our sit-ups right. Gotta get it.
Want a bad bitch bad, but you ain't never had a bad bitch bad. How you say you put a bad bitch on when you the one that did a bad bitch wrong? How you say you want a bad bitch bad, but you ain't never had a bad bitch bad? How you say you put a bad bitch on when you the one that did a bad bitch wrong? I'm lit.
The fuck? Why is Wayne at my studio? First of all, Wayne, I had to let Wayne know I'm not here for the bullshit and for the little games that he likes to play with these children. This performance is important to me. So if you're gonna come to my performance, you're gonna act like you know how to be a human being. A decent one at that.
Oh, shoot, was that the show today?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it sounded good. I definitely would not be there though.
But don't come in here playing like that.
Rico, come on down. You told I had to block you yesterday.
I know.
Like, what's going on with you? I feel like you switching up on me.
I told you verbatim. I said the man told me he don't want no fuck shit at this event.
And I said, okay, well, I'm coming. You never seen me act up or cut up at any event. Where you seen me cut up at?
It's not, well, it can't get there.
Exactly. But you did the same shit last year. You went to a whole HIV event. Now, truth be told, you got some goddamn nerves, Rico. How the fuck you gonna play me for Dominique? Don't you ever disrespect me on no level. I don't like that. How the fuck the TTB know that all the information that we talk about?
I can tell you right now, it's not staged. I have on good authority. I can't reveal my sources, darling. I can't reveal my sources. After this happened, Wayne the Pain, he called somebody else besides the cops. But apparently he was bawling. I mean, just like he was in tears.
I don't talk to TTV. I have not told nobody nothing.
I won't lie. Nicole asked me.
Nicole asked
me.
Here you go. Here you go right here.
Wayne.
Okay. Nicole? I never met Nicole, but one time. Me and TTB only been in the room one time. When you was faking and these relationships and running around doing all that, I didn't put your business out there. I know Kendra was on the phone where we were born, but that was after the fact. And I even spoke to JeTwahn. He said they didn't even talk to Kendra till like the shit came out. So I need you to make sure that we here and they.
We are, but Wayne, you gotta respect me too. It's no telling what that boy might do at that event.
So you didn't tell him to stay home?
I didn't tell nobody to stay home. I told him I did not tell you to stay home. You said on the phone and stop switching it up, Wayne.
Oh my God. I feel like his bullshit is rubbing off on me. Oh God, I feel the spirit of I know this motherfucker ain't coming here asking me no dumb questions about a goddamn TTB post. You can be mad at me for uninviting you, but be mad at yourself because you're the reason why you're uninvited. You wanted to go fight somebody and you think you gonna bring that shit to my performance? You got me fucked up.
I didn't tell nobody nothing about what happened between you and Kendra. Now, did they call me and ask me, was the shit real?
You said you told Nicole.
I told Nicole that it was real because everybody kept saying that y'all was trying to pull a stunt.
I'm trying to protect you. Like, if anybody ever come to me about you, I'm gonna protect you.
The only thing I can say
told me to stay home.
No, because you
got the energy.
All I asked and wanted you to do was respect the fact that if that boy is to say anything or even look wrong or just be smart, out of respect for me, either you can accept what I'm saying for what it is, or I'm not gonna keep going back and forth.
How the fuck you going horseback riding with the op? You supposed to be my motherfucking friend. You around here supposed to be a rapper. You giving him your job. He gonna put you out your own motherfucking job. You a dumb ass bitch. You dumb. All these bitches dumb. That's why I'm pushing myself away from all you motherfuckers. Only one that I see valuable right there is Jae Amour. Fuck ya. I ain't got nothing to do with ya.
Now, child, that's the problem with my friends. They got my location on Find My Friends. Rico saw that I was a block away. I'm out doing live trying to make my money, and he wanted me to come be Captain Save-A-Ho. Let me be the mediator, walk up in here and figure out what's going on. So I get back to my mind.
Hey, Sassy, what's gooey?
We was on the press.
You uninvited me to
I did not uninvite you.
He said I'm drama.
The people whose show it is already told me they don't want no drama in their building.
Have you ever known me? I had beef with Dominique and Troy last year at the HIV/AIDS awareness event. Did I fuck with anybody? I left. I stayed in the back, hung out, and did what I did and left. Boom. Rico was the one outside acting the damn fool. If I'm coming to support you and Tonka, guess what? I'm gonna be there 100. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. If I see Dominique walking around the event acting the ass, I'm gonna be cool. But when we get outside in the parking lot when nobody see, I hit his ass. I love y'all, Jay. I will be seeing you in a few weeks.
I'm taking 30 seconds because I'm taking my time.
You need it. You need it.
Child, this is giving young and the restless. At this point, I'm sitting here like Sam through the hourglass. So are the days of our lives. I am so tired of this soap opera shit. Like, at this point, what y'all gonna do? Are we moving forward? We not moving forward? We gonna mend it? We not gonna mend it? Let's just figure out, cause I got stuff to do.
Rico, I need, like, right now, like, I feel like I'm alone sometimes, but I ain't gonna quit.
I told you how much that May shit fucked with me last year. For the fucking owner of the show to even tell me, out of not tell Tonka and his act, not tell nobody else, but told me, can you there be no drama? No other artist got that. So how do you think that makes me feel? So I'm trying to keep as much drama away from me as possible.
So you're not uninvited?
No.
You didn't tell TCB?
I didn't tell TTB shit.
And we good.
Are you going to come tomorrow?
I gotta really think about it because there's a lot of pressure on me now with it. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna be there because I'm gonna be there.
I'm gonna be there. Now, Jay, I respect you. I hear what you saying. I'm not going. Don't think I'm going. I don't want to be nowhere around these people. Rico's supposed to be my friend. He supposed to protect me, Jay. And he didn't. I'm staying home, minding my business where I'm supposed to be. Thank you.
Take a drag of my cigarette. Breathe me out. Breathe you in. Yeah. Take a bite of my burger, babe.
Hey, Thars. Good to see you. Don't say savage. How are you? What's going on?
Making my way downtown, walking past Patience Fast, and I'm homebound. Baby, I walked the Piedmont Park, and I just saw the love of my life.
So today, I'm in Big Daddy Cain mode, for sure, and trying to teach you niggas how you get your nigga, and how you swoo your nigga, and how you cater to your dude. I done laid everything out. I got the flowers, the food, the snacks, the champagne. Niggas don't be getting inside of Cain, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a hit it and quit it type of dude, and I'm going about my day. It's a big step for me, and I just hope you can appreciate that.
Thanks for coming. I definitely wanted to get you alone, away from the people, you know, because we are dating, right?
Yes.
Okay, so, you know, I put on my Big Daddy Cain shit, big poppy shit.
To see a picnic, I never done anything romantic like this, and you did your big one though, Shay. You really, you know, did your big one.
I know you're having surgery, so I just kind of wanted to talk about that. Like,
so this has been a surgeon trying to make it happen over the years, because as I found to love myself and love my body, I had to develop multiple health issues, and I had fell into a deep depression last year. For me personally, I want the best for me. Also, too, when my partner, I want the best for my partner. I don't want my
him
partner
to worry about that.
Yes.
So how small you trying to get now? Because you know I like a big old black ass.
I don't want to be no swing or nothing, because I'm...
Yeah, because if you're as small as me, that defeats the purpose.
Hell no.
One thing about me, I've always been a chubby chaser. I like what I like. I don't really have a type. I do know that I like chocolate, and I do like guys that are thicker than me. I'm a small girl, but he is having his gastric bypass surgery. I do know that this is something that he really, really wants for himself, but to me, you're perfect. I don't give a fuck about your body size.
But there is something I did want to talk to you about. Last time I seen you, we was around like your good girlfriends. I feel like you fuck with people that just that have disrespected me and don't really see it for me. We're getting to know each other, so you don't really owe me that. But I need to know that you really genuinely fuck with Cedric, not King Cain. You get what I'm saying? When I had that wreck 2 years ago, that just kind of like fucked me up, like mentally, financially. You know, I go to Texas for a kiki. I'm stuck in Texas for 8 months.
So in 2021, I went to, it was September 3rd, 19 days before my 30th birthday. I was just going to Texas just to kick it with my family, go to our family reunion, and I was gonna have like a big 30th birthday bash like at my mom's. Once my sisters picked me up from my best friend's house and we made it to Tyler, we were in a horrible accident. Like, this dude in the F-350, he had a big trailer attached. He literally hit us and drug us across the highway, and we ended up stuck where the truck ended and where the trailer began. Like that small little space right there, we were stuck right there. I ended up having a broken neck, and I was only supposed to be in Texas for 3 days. It turned into 8 months of me being, you know, on my mama couch. I couldn't bathe myself, I couldn't bend over. I lost my place in Atlanta because I wasn't working like that. My car, like, I got a glimpse up to what depression could feel like. But when you lose everything and then you bounce back and you get that shit again, that's everything. And I feel like that was the lesson I needed to learn, for real.
Respectfully, thank you for sharing that. And like I said, people not gonna understand our dynamics in our relationship. Previously, we had a moment when I was around some people that you don't really care for.
And you heal me up and throw me in the pool? You physically and mentally abused me. Listen here, pussy hoe. Wah, 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 wah.
In that moment, wanted them to see, like, I fuck with this man. I'm getting to know this man, and I need to let this man know he's doing too much.
So you said that publicly?
Child, it's a talk around the town, child. People know. When you say I'm yours and this is my woman/man.
Well, let's talk about the woman/man, because I was with JeTwahn a couple weeks ago, and JeTwahn kept saying she, you know, but you know, when we together, I'm always like, what it is. So like, what is that about?
I am non-binary. So everything is like a transition. I'm in the transitional phase when it comes down to actually finally getting to the center of Derek.
So I go into my whole gender identity. Came in from Texas, child. He was like, this is too much, it's too much. But I really want him to understand, like, I'm going to correct him. I'm not going to make too many exceptions, but he knows that, you know, address me as such, and
you know, we can move forward.
When's your surgery?
August the 11th.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
So you gonna be able to make my party? That next week after, somewhere between the 18th and the 20th.
Oh yeah, I will. I'm not gonna miss that for the world. So people at your sex tour party, can know who Big Mama is.
Yeah, come through there. Honestly, I'm inviting everybody. Like I don't. It's really not that serious. You know, definitely come and put that sexy shit on. I want to see bussy. Don't do too much because there will be people there demonstrating. I don't need you running up, grabbing, touching. Just
that's no. You can tell.
Sit over there with Cassadine and what's his name? Jay and Miss Toni and Hush.
I decided to invite all of the girls to the King Cain LLC lunch party. You know, I'm not a hater, I'm not a weirdo. You know, my star doesn't, dim just because I'm around, other stars or starless girls. It is like a week or two after his surgery, so if he doesn't want to put that shit on the way I want him to, I totally understand, but as long as you're there supporting me, that's really all I need.
Have a kiwi. Oh shit, I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry. Purse first. Oh my goodness.
I'm screaming at you.
Mama. So let's cheers to your song with Sevyen Jones, King Cain LLC. Just make sure you come titties out, pussy out. I know you're gonna be fresh off surgery.
And patience and communication.
Like I told you, I'm learning.
And I'm a teacher, so I'm gonna teach you.
Yeah, so don't get beat the fuck up out here now.
Okay.
Cheers. Thanks for coming.
I feel very confident in this day. I feel like it's definitely gonna push us even more further. I'm just looking forward to see where this goes, and he's showing up more and more. I'm just excited. So, all right, baby, the ball's in your court. So.
But you're the voice in my head and beating my chest. You know I tried to ignore it, I tried to forget, but now
We are now at my 1 year of being on a hormone in my housewarming. I am walking in from a gig. Again, I'm very thankful and grateful to my family and my good sister Willa Michaels because they all got keys to my apartment. They set up, they prepared everything. Willa went to the grocery store and came in the house and started cooking down.
Child, my girl a whole chick now, honey. Been a chick for a year now. It's time to celebrate, baby. So of course yours truly had to come through and cook for the 1 year anniversary / housewarming for my girl Sevyen.
They set up, they prepared everything. Willa went to the grocery store. We're just gonna have a good time, and I'm so happy that people are coming out to celebrate. Willa, where the food at? Cause the bitch is hungry.
Thank you for inviting us. Before I get into the tea, girl, I just want to spread some light, some good energy. But I went on a date with Cain last night.
How'd it go?
Girl, I felt like a little girl again.
That's good. Here's the thing. I am excited for Tonka and Cain to be going on these days. Yes, that man had to keep on a picnic in the park. Girl, that's cute. I probably would have sucked his dick in a porta potty.
I wish he was here for the housewarming because he was looking forward to coming here.
Okay, so people had started calling me.
Yeah, because I was about
and they were like, so why did you uninvite me?
Right.
And I didn't uninvite anyone.
Okay.
I got upset about something that happened that you guys were at, and I didn't like it. So I quit. I'm just actively just trying to maintain my peace. Let me just invite my friends.
As a person who's learning how to find their own peace in life and find their own happiness and drown out the bullshit and the drama, I totally agree with why Sevyen doesn't want to sit here and talk about what happened. Let it go. Don't ever put yourself in a situation where you're triggered mentally.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I did this. Because I'm like, it was all fun and games, and then I was like, well, what the fuck? Where'd she go?
Something happened. I didn't agree with it. It hurt my feelings. And I'd rather not talk about it because I still love that person.
How detrimental is it to your life? We got bigger fish to fry.
I have bigger fish to fry. The door can be open again. We just have to have a conversation. And that conversation needs to be between us.
You know, things happen because we are adults and disagreements going to happen. We're not going to agree with things. And, you did it in such a respectable way. And I'm so happy for you celebrating your 1 year.
And you can see the difference.
Period.
And it looks good on you.
You gonna make me cry. Every morning I look at myself. No. And I know she gets sick and tired of me talking about. She gets sick and tired of me talking about my hormones. I call her and Dominique. Dominique gets a lot of me cussing out. She gets a lot of me. See.
Well, she feel fine now.
So I have decided, after going back and forth, if I was going to come, if I was not going to come, if I was invited, if I was still uninvited, if I was invited or not invited, I have decided to come to Drew Friday's lovely housewarming. And this time I said I was going to bring her a bottle. But then I said pineapples and I drank it all before I got there. However, I'm here now. So let's see what it's giving.
You asked me a question a couple of weeks ago and you said to me what type of woman I wanted to be. And I've been thinking a lot about that. You were one of the first people out of all my sisters that I talked to about this. And I do appreciate you.
No problem.
I do appreciate you pouring into me, our late night, me coming up the street and just sitting in the car with you.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Girl, you ain't gotta do that, baby. That's gonna happen just as long as you my friend, bitch. I can't be no other way than that. If you call yourself a friend, bitch, then you have to be a friend. And I know how to be a friend. For damn sure.
And I will say this, just because you feeling your estrogen, I'm not gonna give you no goddamn excuses.
Bitch, I'm telling Tonka.
Now
let
we
me
know.
Let me go serve my dreams.
I definitely know the difference. I know what it's about.
I must say, like, it really warms my heart to see how much support she has from her family. Me personally, I didn't really have it right off of the muscle. It came with time, but I like how she is just only 1 year in and everybody rallies around her like that. So one thing about it, I think that she is really a foot up in the game against a lot of the girls because she has one thing that a lot of us don't, and that's family.
What's your take? What's your take? That's very romantic. It was romantic. What happened? It was a picnic style day at Piedmont Park. It was really nice. Oh, what did y'all have? You had ears? Well, you know, I'm limited what I can eat, so I brought me a vegetable tray of fruit.
I am not Tyra Banks. I am not rooting for you. I'm not rooting for this relationship. I'm not rooting for none of it. Listen, at the end of the day, let me break it down like this. So this is the dynamic of our friendship. Rico is a lovable, I want everybody to be in love. Tonka is the mother, and then I'm the one that be like, bitch, what the fuck? A Tonka truck take premium gas. Now you can ride around those cars that take unleaded gas. You can put premium into unleaded, but you can't put unleaded into premium. This mother that you want to date is unleaded. You gonna let him mess up your engine by putting unleaded in this premium. There's a lot of stuff that y'all don't know yet. But best believe my intuition ain't never wrong. Keep watching.
Alright, y'all. Got my liquor, got my food, smoked the blunt. Gotta go, cause we gotta perform tonight. So baby, see y'all later. Hopefully if y'all can come through. This was a good barbecue. This was a good little housewarming. Got my good plate. Willa got cooked. Love you, bye. Get your ass on, let's go.
Come on, all in green like the money she making.
Today is a good day. Okay, I'm feeling money green, lucky honey. I am here to celebrate my girl Sevyen's housewarming as well as her 1 year. We've continuously been in a good place, and so I'm proud of any other queer person of color doing anything out here in Atlanta because anybody who can sustain, obtain, housing, living, all those things, job well done.
Not yet.
What you doing? You're so damn funny to me. Don't put my bag in.
Get comfortable.
So while everyone is partying and carrying on, I'm gonna go in the kitchen to check on my girl Willa to see if she need a little help, you know, as we catch up on what's going on in the group.
Man, I've been admiring your zen lately, baby. Can I ask you a couple things for me? And I've been kind of hearing this grapevine that we might be kind of dealing with the same, I don't want to say nuisance. Why they want me to come out retirement?
Who?
Come out of retirement.
Who exactly?
Miss JeTwahn. I just feel like she just wants to give me such a hard time for some reason. And it's never to me though. Like it's never around me, and to me it's always I'm hearing.
You know, I would supposedly I guess in his mind he felt like me and him had an issue in some type of way. All of y'all were like following whatever issue I had with him.
I'm so that we are all just
doing what you saying.
Yes.
Oh, I've never
we
told.
talk on the phone. We don't talk. Okay, hold on.
And I told JeTwahn, I said, I get nervous sometimes when I'm around you because you act like the principal. Like you finna put our ass in detention or something.
He did mention
that. It's a joke.
Okay, it's just not me. He's picked a fight with Troy. He's picked a fight with Dominique. He's picked a fight with Jae Amour. Now he's picking a fight with Willa. It's just like, I don't give a fuck if the bitch jumped into a volcano tomorrow and never came back. However, I'm not gonna spew my negative feelings about the bitch on someone else. I'm gonna allow them to have their own experiences, their own interactions. And like I told Willa, baby, you just do it until you get tired, okay?
Door ain't closed.
What good?
The door ain't closed. Son, if he wanna talk, I'll talk to him. But he ain't gonna be able to carry around with me like he be trying to carry around with the clothes. Cause I ain't through no fun.
I love you.
I love you too.
I love you too.
I really want to say thank y'all, everybody, for coming. It's like really wild that I've been on the juice for a year. It's really wild that they say drag queens are broke. And I moved into my own apartment. I really do appreciate each and every person that is in this room because I've had talks and conversations with each and every person in this room about transitioning. I am so grateful and I am so thankful to have a family that supports everything, that comes to everything, that fights and will be ready to throw bows if anybody does anything to me, says anything wrong. Because I have friends that don't have that. Like, I really do appreciate y'all. And that's why I really share my family with y'all. This house is love. Willa asked me a couple of weeks ago what kind of woman I wanted to be. And I want to be like my mom. I want to be like my aunt. Yes. I want to be like my grandmother. Yes. I want to be like my sisters. So I appreciate y'all. I'm done. Y'all can go eat. Yes. I thank y'all. I love you.
Yeah. You did good. You did real good. You did real good.
Looking around this room and just seeing all the love and the light, I have been saying all season that I just want everybody to know me and know that I was just about love. I just want to take everything that every woman that I have met and that I have grown up watching, I want to take a little piece of them, the knowledge and the wisdom that they've instilled in me and share that with the world. I am forever and eternally grateful. What was you crying in there for?
Well, first of all, you started crying. When I see somebody else crying, it's gonna make
That's me too.
What you were saying is true. Like, some people out here don't have family members that support them, and I mean, you got family members that they roll and rock.
I'm proud of you, friend.
Yeah, I'm glad.
You moved into your own spot.
I really do miss you. Every time I gotta pay bills, I be like, I miss my best friend.
I just pay my rent, girl. I miss you.
I know Nick and I are going through some stuff right now. And I know I kind of looped him in with the shit with Troy. And I'm sad. I did send him an invitation. He just didn't come. I do wish Dominique came. Like, that was the one person I was looking for. Like, he always says, relish in the people that did come. But the one person that I did want there was Dominique. I had everybody else there. I just really wanted my brother. Okay, I appreciate y'all. I'm going back inside because I'm hungry. Y'all can go. I'm gonna hold the door for y'all. Season 6 hoes. Follow me.
What's up?
How's it going?
How's it going?
Amazing.
So it's been weeks since I last spoke to Wayne the Pain. The last time I spoke to him was at the sex toy party that Oliver threw. And he basically called me and said he was ready to talk to me in Berlin about the plane fiasco. So I'm inviting him to the pool alongside with some mimosas and some snacks. And I got a little surprise in my hands.
You sure you want to give me a hug?
What you mean?
Man, here's some shit.
Well, for now it's fine.
Okay. Who else coming? I see 4.
You know, just in case, we don't know. We invited a couple of people, we just don't know
who's going to show.
Oh my God. So I'm walking up and I see what We Were Born got set up. I see 4 glasses. I'm not stupid. Where the fuck is Kendra? Like, y'all ready to jump me? Like, what the fuck going on? Like, here we go. We Were Born Day. You know how that go. Y'all got me nervous now.
Don't be nervous.
Don't be nervous.
You know, we're family. And
we are.
And sometimes when the family feud, shit goes awry. Shit goes astray.
I know this was coming.
Yes, you knew it was coming. You know. You know, I'll be remiss if I didn't like tell you exactly how I feel or what things going on. Obviously, the group has been asking me about your life. I haven't seen you. I know that you got a lot of drama happening right now in your life, and as much as you get on my goddamn nerves, we have to put some things on the table and just move past it because we haven't spoken probably a month or 2.
Me and you haven't really been, and I know I ain't seen Berlin since Houston, so you know what I'm saying? I had a lot going on with that situation with me not even working with Kendra at the time. I got to take on extra work, so it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to lose those jobs, but I love my career, so
Those are excuses. When our flight was canceled and we had to book and we had to wait another day for another flight, I didn't leave you in the airport. I booked a room and said, Wayne, come on, let's go.
You did.
I was singled out.
I mean, you probably like that brings tears in my eyes because it's just like no real shit. Like, because I feel like sometimes me as a person, I look over other people.
It's selfish as fuck.
And when we was sitting at the airport, I mean, you did like fuck it, we gonna get a room. Like
yes.
So like
and I got a 2-bed, and you slept at the foot of my bed.
Right.
For whatever reason, whether it was I was black, I was trans, I was too sexy, whatever the fucking reason it was, you went in the airplane before me.
Right.
And then I was second and JeTwahn was after me.
Right.
They pulled me to the side. You in the airplane, you didn't even come back out the plane.
So it is what it is. That day that we was on the way back, JeTwahn want to amp up, get an attitude, get loud, start barking. Now, when I got on this flight and I was sitting down, you know what I'm saying, the stewardess said, we're closing the door. I said, wait, my friends are outside. What's going on? Like, she said they're out there acting a damn fool. And we're not putting that on our flight. And if you want to be left here for another day, you can get off the flight too. So I did what any black man would do. I sat down and shut the fuck up so that I could go home back to Atlanta, Georgia.
I get you got a job, but it's kind of pissing me off more. She said that we was acting a fool and you didn't come out. Anything could have happened to us. It's fucking Texas. That was triggering for me. We was already there already a day. Literally. And we was supposed to been back home. Like we really was. And we was already there. And then for me to be singled out, it just brought so much up for me. I'm so hot. Thank you. And it wasn't all you. Like, I'm the one who wore the outfit.
I mean, I don't even know how to take it back, but I know I can work for
I know in
the
future you will do better.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will.
Like, I don't want like, I mean, listening to the story, play it back, like, damn, how could I do some shit like that? But, I mean...
But you had to work, and you have a life, and I don't pay your bills, and I don't do none of that, so I understand. At the end of the day, you grown, but at the same time, it's just, I wouldn't have done that to you.
Well, I mean, today the sun is shining and everything is good. You know, I'm feeling good. I'm looking good. The girls are up, honey, and ready. JeTwahn, I thought we were supposed to have, you know, brunch and we supposed to get out of the swimming pool and discuss more music and stuff like that. And I get here and Wayne is here. So I guess we finna either A, go at it again, 2, make it work, or it's a big ass swimming pool over there. I can just throw his ass in there and be good with it.
Oh, hell.
Yeah.
Why is everybody hot but me? This has been going on far too long. It's getting out of hand.
It is.
And I'm being affected by this at this point. Why is it getting physical?
You know, a lot of people don't realize that, you know, people go through real things. You know, on camera, it might look like me and Wayne's just so perfect. You know, like we just the best friends in the world. But off cameras, we have our differences. You know, it's like any other family. You get into it, you argue, you fight. And unfortunately, for me and him, I don't know how to really explain that.
Well, you got to know something because you put your hands on it. Why you put your hands on it?
First of all, this is not the first time.
Oh, well, this is my thing. That situation or whatever, you know. Wayne kept asking me, he wanted to talk or whatever. And I was just like, well, you know, I don't think this is a good play. I don't want to talk about nothing that's going on. Let's, you know, and I was just like, fuck it. Well, let's talk about it. And I asked him, do you feel like you got in the way of my career at all? You know? And that was just me being real. He said no, and I felt like
I said, I helped your career.
at the same time, you helped it, and it hurt it too. When it was time to move, we should have moved. But when we didn't move, you know, you was working on your projects and stuff, and there was nothing wrong with that.
I mean,
you know,
those
you
were
do music
times
too.
where I felt like you took a standstill. Like, I don't know.
It was time to take a standstill. Honey, all the money was gone. It took money for those video shoots and stuff. I'm out of money. So what can I do? When it was time for me to move, when I had the money and I spent it, shit, I went to jail and everything. You was in the studio working on your album. I couldn't afford to finish mine.
I'm sitting here and I'm trying to figure, like, would Saucy Santana be where he at without his manager? Would any of these other artists be where they're at without their manager? Like, I only could do so much for you. I gave every day to you. I haven't been home in months, not to see my mom because I've been running behind you. My ex-boyfriend already told you was the reason. Everything that you got out, every video, everything I put up. Every video director that ever directed your video, I contact and got the connect.
When you look at this journey from how we started or whatever, I delivered.
You did.
As the artist, Lil Kendra, and everything. To be in this industry, you have to have money. It took all my money. What do I do now?
You said you want to take off and get married. Then you want to focus on Kendra. What about Wayne? Like, if you stop working so the work is done, I pushed and did everything for you.
You got in my way when it was time for certain
on the
things.
line.
Wayne.
Kendra, I did a lot for you. And that's on some real shit. You know this, Kendra. You know I give any fucking thing for you. At the end of the day, you know your career meant more to me than anything. I want to see you soar and win and all that shit. But at the end of the day, when I tried to do my shit, it was nothing. I gave every fucking thing.
I invested.
You told me I wasn't ready to do an album on my own. When do I get a chance to come up? Like, I want you to understand that shit.
Every artist that get pushed, damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All of this, you did this for me. You sacrificed this. You sacrificed that. Your relationship. No, well, guess what? I sacrificed too. But you knew when you took that position to be manager, you had a job to do. There comes a point in life where, yeah, true enough, a person can only get you so far. I feel like deep down in my soul, this is as far as we're gonna get. I'm so frustrated with decisions and life and Lil Kendra. I just feel like people just took from me. And I reap no fucking benefit. I put every dime that I had in it. For us to blow and do what we did, that shit took money. And at that time, that was my money. And now I'm running around here, I can't even do a music video. I can't, that's not fair to me.
I think what she's trying to say is that as her manager, sometimes you have to invest in your artists.
I know you gotta do your own thing, it's fine. You know, I want us to win, I want us to do all that. Everybody has a time. And you know, and I just felt like when it was my time, you know, shit, people dropped the ball and it's okay. I think we should work on our friendship and our friendship only. I think it's damaged. And after we fix that, we'll see what the next level is. If we gotta find a new manager or whatever we gotta do, you love me, you fuck with me the way you say you do, we'll find the right one to get me to the next level. And I thank you for being there, Wayne, and everything that you have done. I'm very appreciative of that, you know. But you know, it's an even swap. We help each other out. And I don't want us to get to this point and feel like this shit is bigger than T.S. Lil Kendra and Wayne the Pain and Next Generation and all of that, because we started way before this.
Like, Kendra, I feel like you keep repeating the same thing over and over and over. Those are your videos. Those are your music that's up on all streaming platforms. Where is your progress? At the end of the day, you got to get your ass up off your feet and do something. Can't nobody do nothing for you in this world. When me and Kendra first started, like, day and night, like, we worked together. Like, even when it came down to the chasing the beat, the reason why Kendra was late and everything, because me as a manager, I felt like I was doing my job, but in the studio, me and Kendra got into it.
We got into an altercation.
We got into an altercation. Kendra pushed me, tried to punch me. I mean,
and then the next day, my Instagram was gone. I want to talk about that too. We get into it the next day, my Instagram had.
Now, that was not one person that didn't think you did that to that Instagram.
So Oliver paired everybody with a partner on Chasing the Beat. When we went to the studio, Kendra over there drinking. All of a sudden, she come in the studio. She's like, why is Count Up the Calls all the way playing and my song is cut short? And I'm like, it gotta be even out. Like, I'm actually stepping out this time, like, and it was a problem to a point where she put her hands on me in the studio. I cut all ties really that day. I was done with Kendra. I didn't give a fuck how she made it to Chasing the Beat. Fuck her Chasing the Beat in every beat, cause ain't nobody about to put their motherfucking hands on me. Like, I didn't want to drop the ball at the reunion that Kendra was drunk in the studio, and I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying, I didn't want to work with her no more. I didn't want to be her friend anymore. Cause at the end of the day, I still had loyalty towards Kendra. It's not my fault that you get up to almost 10,000 followers and you think you the shit. Now you're out here answering to everybody that hit you up on Instagram with a cash app. They're not real. Stop thinking they're gonna send you $100 because they're not. They stole your fucking Instagram and stole your fucking name and was hitting other people up, dumb bitch. I'm getting to a point where I just want us to win, and it's just like, sometimes I don't see that out of Kendra.
I get what you're saying, but as a woman,
I
understand where Kendra is coming from. She's a grown-ass woman. What I'm hearing Wayne saying is that when you got into this new situation, you became a little bit more invested in that and in the relationship than your actual self in your career. But as a manager, it becomes a little bit of a conflict of interest.
I like the way this is going.
I know what you're capable of. Yeah. I've seen your fans. I've seen your work ethic. I've seen you in the studio. I've seen you
go to the club. Make it in.
I know what it means to be T.S. Lil Kendra.
The business thing, I don't know how that's gonna work because I don't either. I don't know how sitting down or how we going through everything with that.
After today, I don't even know if we can move forward with the business. I gotta do what's best for me.
But
I think that should be just, let's focus on one thing at a time.
Yeah, and you keeping your hands to yourself.
One thing at a time.
I didn't come on here all these years and everything to lose my friendship with Wayne. I came with a plan. We came with a plan to grow and be stronger and get seen and get out there. But some way along the line, she got lost. And I choose to not just bag away from music forever. I'm entitled to a break because I worked my ass off. I got tired of the selfishness and the selfish shit. I'd rather just focus on Kendra at this point. At this point, I'd rather just, just be friends. I got us here. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep us here.
But I love you. We are really Kendra's fault because Kendra was supposed to went to Houston with us.
I'm happy I got that out.
Yeah, I just want Kendra to keep her hands to herself because I can't manage.
Child, I might be the one knocking bitches out sooner or later.
Oh.
Until we say hello.
I just wanted to call and see how you were doing.
Oh, you thought this was a happy ending?
Me and Tonka, we are dating.
Who was that?
So do you think I'm not the right guy for Tonka?
The A gets spicy.
She feels like I am the leader of this group.
You're not ready to have
No,
because
I don't give a fuck.
So you knew?
Life came at us hard.
Did my son die?
I've been around these hoes about 5 years now.
I want to see you soar and win and all that shit.
When I was talking to my therapist, I shouldn't have apologized to you.
Bitch, I didn't ask you to apologize to me.
Get ready.
No matter what you try to do, somebody gonna find something.
Where to treat the one who actually checked the one here. Is it that you have a problem that nobody has checked me?
What the fuck is wrong with you, kid?
You tired asshole.
We are all in this shit together.
The finale you never imagined.
Oliver is fighting.
I do love you and you do have my heart and I do want to be with you.
Chasing Atlanta Forever, the final season. New episode Wednesday at 8 p.m. 7 Central, only on Chasing Reality. You gotta watch it live.